Good evening, everybody, and welcome to our community catch up. We are delighted for everybody to be here with us this evening. And this is an event that Women in Business run for a lot of our members who are not able potentially to come to the face-to-face new members event. And it gives you a wee overview of what we do at Women in Business. So if you want to, I am Colette Kelly. I'm head of membership within Women in Business. I have been in my role, it seems like forever, and that's a good thing, but just 17 months. Prior to that, I came from a finance and financial tech background, was a member of Women in Business from 2012, and delighted to be heading up the membership within Women in Business now. So what are we all about? Well, we are the leading network for women in the workplace across Northern Ireland. And we say for women, we are all about allyship, but we are unapologetically a women's network, and the requirements for that still exist today. Our mission is to equip women with the network they need to start a business, grow a business, own their business, or thriving in their careers. Now, Margarita, my colleague, will talk a wee bit more about the entrepreneur team. I usually talk about, with our 164 corporates, how to actually thrive within your organization, not to the dizzy heights of CEO or directors, just even at the level that you're at, and how can we in Women in Business support the needs for our members in the career paths that they've chosen. Now, I always like to explain as well that as head of membership of Women in Business, I sit within a bigger WIB group. We have three, as we like to call them, sister social enterprises. So Diversity Mark, Timely Careers, and Centre of Learning. So in Women in Business, we're all about the membership and making sure that our members have events that they can connect and make the network at, and the conferences and the awards. Diversity Mark is an accreditation really to represent diversity within the workplace. So it's a bronze, silver, gold accreditation, and we just actually have some stats on it. So 39% of companies that are signed up to the Diversity Mark accreditation are likely to outperform their peers on profitability. And we just literally got that stat, and I think that's really an important stat to share. We've also learned that 76 of job hunters consider a diverse workplace to be important. So Diversity Mark are there. They provide a framework for organizations to develop an effective EDI strategy. So they work with assessors. I always mention that it is a journey, so it's not an overnight accreditation, and the team within the Diversity Mark group are there to support along with the assessors. Timely Careers is all about women returners to work on a flexible working basis. So about 1,800 candidates are registered, 70% of them degree level educated, and they are looking to return to work on a flexible working basis. Now, flexibility can mean so much to so many, and it may be, a day working from home, or a 9:05 start, or a 5 to 5 finish. But Timely Careers is probably unique in that it also engages with the employers throughout Northern Ireland. So the likes of NIE, the likes of our TransLink, companies that have embraced flexible working can advertise positions on the Timely Careers notice board. Now, full transparency, that is chargeable, but it is also a brilliant way for recruitment. So absolutely, if anybody needs an introduction to Laura and the team at Timely, I'm happy to do that. They also recently brought on accredited Colette Leeson as a coach. So they run some lovely coaching on CV writing, interview skills, and really how to give you that self-confidence to come back into the workplace. Centre of Learning is all about development of programs to help with your personal and professional learning. And you can do that at all of the programs. They have such a vast range. So probably the big one that most people that when I'm out and about know about is a mentorship program, but they have a maternity returners program, which actually some of our corporates are now making mandatory for maternity returners. It's that good. So I don't know if you're like me and you go off on any kind of leave and you come back and you've forgotten a password within 2 weeks. Imagine coming back after maternity, foster and adoption leave and trying to have that confidence again to do your work. So that's a brilliant one. There's a fantastic allyship program. Like myself, the Advanced Excel program is brilliant for that wee reminder of how to do things on Excel. And I know that certainly speaking to people who've been on it, they were like, oh my goodness, it was just that refresh that I needed. So those are the 4 entities that make up the WIB group. Altogether, our mission is to create that inclusive economic society. So here's the team in its full glory. So Lorraine Atchison is our managing director and boss, although she doesn't like to be called boss. I'm Colette, head of membership. I couldn't do my job without the person beside me, Adam, who is our membership coordinator. And Vicky has joined the team now on a Thursday and Friday as a corporate engagement corporate engagement and enterprise coordinator. So Vicky works 3 days with the enterprise team, entrepreneur team, and 2 days with the corporate engagement team. Margarita, you're going to meet her on the call. Kira, you're going to meet on the call. Roisin, Heather, and Katie, along with Vicky, are the entrepreneur team. So Roisin heads up the entrepreneur team, and Heather is the enterprise program manager, and Katie has just joined us recently as a project manager. Now, what do we want you to benefit from tonight? Well, apart from all of the good things that we do with events and programs, this is a reminder as a member of Women in Business about your benefits. So any woman in the workplace and man can enjoy the benefits of being a member of Women in Business. So whether you're a student, business owner, or in corporate working world, we have so many benefits. We're going to go through, I'm going to go through a few tonight. And the first one I'm going to mention is how to submit news and events. So has something exciting happened in your workplace? Did you have a big recruitment drive? Did you want a big contract? Did you, relocate to a new office? Did you have a fantastic charity day that you'd like us all to know about? When you share that news with us, we are sharing with across our platforms, and we have 79,000 hits on social. So it is a massive platform to share news and events. You just head over to your member dashboard, you click submit news or events, and there you can see on the screen how you fill it all in and just tell us what news you would like. So if you had events coming up, you're sharing that across the Women in Business Network. And on the right-hand side of the screen, you will see lots of shared news that our corporate and individual members have shared throughout the last period of time. So whatever your news is, if you're allowed to talk about a big corporate sales win, get it there. You're raising not only your profile, but your company profile. And as I say, those charity days, we know that a lot of corporates and some smaller enterprise organizations run those charitable days. Share the news. It's part of a benefit of being a member of Women in Business. So not only is there the 12,000 members, but there is that 79,000 socials hit as well. And look, we launched this in December, and it really has taken off. We've over 30 member discounts now for our members. The latest actually being a hotel where there's 15% off spa rooms. I know definitely I will be trying to avail of some of these. But look, you can see a selection of them there on the screen, digital marketing training. And these are all our entrepreneurs and our corporate saying, do you know something? I would like to give a member benefit to your 12,000 members, almost 12,000 members. And if you're sitting watching this and you think, do you know, I own an organization and I'd love to share a benefit, just get in touch with us. You can submit a perk and we can get it up and out to all of our members across the network. So the member benefits and sharing your news are only two, and you'll hear more tonight about lots of perks and benefits of being a member of Women in Business.
Thank you, Colette. Hi, everyone. My name is Margarita, and I'm the Senior Marketing Executive here at Women in Business. I've been lucky enough to be part of the team now for over the past 5 years. And just this evening, I'm going to talk to you all about how you can get involved with some of our promotional opportunities, which we're proud to say, are exclusive to our Women in Business members. So whenever somebody comes along, new part of the network, step one I like to recommend to them is to get involved with our member profiles. Now, this is usually just a quick Microsoft form where you tell us a bit more about your professional life. And it's just a fantastic promotional way to highlight your work, any upcoming projects or any career plans you have coming up. Once submitted, then we upload this profile to your website and then promote it across our wider community. So that does include our social media audience of over 79,000 people and our very highly engaged email community of 14,000 subscribers. Just a brilliant way for you to raise your visibility and to let the network cheer you on. You never know who'll be looking on and where the opportunities can come from that. Next up, sorry, a wee frog in my throat is our member blogs. These give you the chance to share your expertise or any personal story within the wider network. Whether it's lessons you've learned, tips from your industry, or your business journey, your voice matters, and it's just great to learn and share with others. We'll also share this blog just like our profiles, and we have our expression of interest forms all on our website, and we'll share a link with you after the session so you can get involved in the coming months. So moving on to your Centre of Learning, we have some exclusive member savings here too. We are proud to offer 20% off all professional development programmes from our sister social enterprise, as mentioned, the Centre of Learning, part of the WIB group. The Centre of Learning delivers practical, tailored training for professionals and business owners across Northern Ireland. Now, bear with me, I'm not the expert here, but I have a lovely little list here just to give you an overview of how it could be relevant for you to get yourself signed up. Their programmes do cover a wide range of areas such as leadership and management, communications and digital skills, one that I sort of benefit a lot from, such as Excel and the more verbal communication skills. We have business and career development and then some personal growth programs too. And as Colette mentioned, we have our long-standing mentoring program and some great returner programs for those who are getting back to work. So there are programs available both online and in person, so you can choose what works for you. Just make sure you use the wee discount that we have there for you to make the most of it. Moving on then to our incredible support available through our entrepreneurship team. Women in Business was founded 23 years ago with a mission to support women-led businesses, and that does remain at the heart of what we do. Our colleagues Roisin, Heather, and Vicky and Kitty are all either current or former business owners, so they really do get it. They understand both the challenges and the potential of running your own business. So, if entrepreneurship or running your own business is something you like to explore, I do recommend you head over to our entrepreneurship page on our website to book in for a wee virtual coffee and conversation with the team. They will help you and guide you through a range of programs, whether you have a budding business idea, or maybe you're still in the early stages of trading, or you're maybe looking to grow and scale or even export. At the minute now, we have a few programs live, such as Grow at NI, for more established businesses. Spark at ABC for some people that want to start a business in the Armagh, Banbridge and Craigavon Council area. And then coming soon, we have the relaunch of our Building Futures programme, which is specifically for women who are economically inactive and want to turn their hobbies into an income. So even if those programmes at the minute don't aren't relevant to you, you never know who you might know yourself, if it's a sister, an auntie, or a daughter. Just always keep an eye out on our website. And then again, if you're not ready to jump into program just yet, that's okay. There's lots of other ways to stay connected, from our more casual online networking events, similar to this setup this evening, and then our some larger events too. We've got something for everyone, such as our monthly online lunchrooms. We have our Women in Business Facebook group, Facebook group, sorry, Entrepreneurs Connect, which is an in-person and interactive networking event across Northern Ireland. And then we also have our All Ireland Female Entrepreneurs Conference, which is just one of the biggest events of its kind we had recently there in June. So whatever stage you're at, whatever pace suits you, there's ways to stay involved. And if you're not sure where to start, just reach out to the team and we're always here to help. So that's all for me. I'll keep it short and sweet and hand you back to Kira.
Hi everyone, how you doing? My name is Kira. I'm Events and Marketing Coordinator and Young Women's Network Lead at Women in Business. So I've been with Women in Business now for 2 years. I started off in our marketing department with Margarita and then slowly moved into events there just last year, as well as taking over our Young Women's Network. So I'm so delighted to have you all here and just tell you a wee bit more about our events. So, events and webinars, it's really one of the most important benefits of your Women in Business membership. And there's so many events to get involved with. So, on average, we would have about 7 events a month, and they're all about connection. They're all about developing your network and growing your professional development. And I have to say, one of the favorite parts of my job is getting to meet amazing women who feature on our guest speaker panels or host our webinars. And they really have incredible stories to tell of inspiration from owning their own businesses or just even their own life experiences. I feel like you can learn so much from others. So, the kind of events we run, we have Just Connect events. So, as you can see on the map here, just on the left hand side, we have Belfast, Newry, West, Mid Ulster, Derry, London, Derry, and North Coast. So, these are the 6 areas that we visit, and we visit these areas twice a year. So we try and make it accessible for all our members, no matter where you're from, that you can go to these networking events to create connections. And you don't even have to be from there or live there or work there. Even if you just want to make connections in these areas, we facilitate these events. So we have our Just Connect events, we have webinars just like these with amazing guest speakers. A lot of the time they're informative, they're educational, they're hosting a topic of conversation to help women in the workplace deal with a variety of issues from finding balance to money to mental health to menopause and well-being, lots of different topics that we cover. We also have our Women in Roundtable events. So these are events that are focused on a sector. So it could be women in STEM, women in marketing, women in professional services. We try and cater for everybody so you can really network within your sector as well. We also host Young Women's Network events, Multicultural Women's Network events, Entrepreneurs Connect, as Margarita just mentioned, as well as summer socials, Christmas socials. The list is really endless, and we're always trying to create new and exciting events. So if anybody ever has any ideas or suggestions, please email me. It's just kira@womeninbusinessni.com. We're always open to hearing what our members are looking from us. So, as well as amazing guest speakers, we also have the opportunity for you to get involved, whether you own your own business or you work in a corporate, or maybe you just want to put yourself out there as an individual and really raise your profile. There's lots of opportunities to get involved, as well as blogs and member profiles. You can also be a guest speaker. So, do get in touch. I will put a little form in the email after this event, so you can register your interest and let us know how you would like to get involved. As we've so many events, like I said, and we need amazing guest speakers to attend those. So hopefully that sounds like something you'd be interested in. Young Women's Network. So this is another part of my job that I absolutely love. And Young Women's Network really is a full Women in Business membership, and it's just at a discounted rate for our younger members. So we're providing a platform to empower young women who are 28 years old and under, and we equip you with the tools and connections and really those powerful opportunities that'll help you get ahead in your career or your business. So, yes, like I said, it's for women who are kind of at the beginning of their career, if they're mid-manager level, or perhaps if they're students still in education. And the wonderful thing is as well, if you are part of a corporate membership, and you're under 28, you're automatically a part of Young Women's Network. So, as well as being a discounted membership, we really are a community, and we're supporting women who are in this age bracket here at the beginning of their careers and really helping them find their feet. And we have exclusive events. We have 5 a year that are just for Young Women's Network. And it's really to help you feel supported, to help you get ahead in your career. And one of my favorite parts of this network is that we're so diverse. There's such a wide age range as well as sectors, and there really is something for everyone. As well as social events, we also have webinars and networking opportunities. And really exciting news for Young Women's Network. We're having our first event outside of Belfast, and we're heading to Derry, Londonderry this September. So very exciting, and hopefully we can grow it more and more as the years go by. So that kind of brings us to the end of our presentation. Thank you so much for attending today, and thank you to Colette and Margarita for joining me. We hope that that answered some of your questions, but if anyone needs any help at all, please reach out to myself, Colette, or Margarita, or even email info@womeninbusinessni.com, and we'd be happy to help you. Thank you so much, and we'll see you soon.